6 is afraid of 7 because 7 is verbally abusive, and that's not okay. Whoa, I almost didn't get the music to work, guys. That's how tired I am. So, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. We're going to talk about Helicopter Guy. He's in the game now. Whoa, madness. Why is he in the game? He's fine, actually. He's a pilot, actually. I bet we'd get his ship, in fact. Maybe they'll make Chopper the co-pilot. He kind of, So this is the guy that was chasing, he was hunting down Maul. Apparently, they didn't give up on Maul. Palpy still had Maul on his to-do list. You could almost call Maul 9, and they're trying, 7 is trying to eat 9. But, one way or another, he's Helicopter Guy. I love the show Rebels, and it's maybe the dumbest thing in anything in Star Wars, the little helicopter guys. So, we've got him, though. We've got him. So, yay. T3 has an Omicron, which is super impressive. Let's take a look at the kits, and let's get out of here as quick as we can, guys. So we're going to stay right here. Whoa, we're still in the browser. Sanity. So we've got 8 brother. He's not as scary looking as his sisters, though who knows if he's I don't know. He's 8th brother. I mean, he's not in the new Kenobi movie. This is the 4th Inquisitor. This is the 5th Inquisitor announced. So what does he got? He's got stealth is what he's doing. He is an attacker, a leader, an empire, an inquisitorious man, and he's an unaligned force user. I've barely read this kit, guys, so we're going to explore it together, all right? We're going to discover it together. So he's dark side. Did you guys realize that? I bet you didn't. You don't pick up on things very quickly, do you? Like Helicopter Guy here. Check this out. So he runs over to hit them, and then he's like, I'm going to fly away for... Gosh, it's like... It's like... Lazy Trooper, Dark Trooper. He's like, I'm not just going to run up and punch you. I'm gonna fly over and punch you, and then I'm gonna fly back. Like if you had your own jetpack, I think you'd probably do the same. But this guy just has a helicopter sword, and so he can only fly away with it. Apparently, retreats. So 8 brother does not have stealth. If he doesn't have stealth this turn, he gains stealth for 3 turns. Then you deal physical damage to target enemy, and if the target's a Jedi, inflict 1 stack of Purge until the end of the counter, which can be copied or resisted. Great. So you can get a max of 6 stacks, but this is only against Jedi, and that's it. Otherwise, so let's see. He does a basic. Okay, so if he's called to assist by someone, then he goes into stealth, basically. Basically just going to be in stealth all the time. If there's a lot of assisting going on here, which, I don't know, Inquisitors don't strike me as much of a team. Like, they're all just kind of rivals and kind of dicks to each other. So, let's see, photon grenades. If 8th brother did not have stealth this turn... Wait, is that... Okay, so another thing. So if he didn't have it, he gains stealth for 3 turns. So if he uses his special... Did they just mess this up? Is that just... Or is that in his kit? It's like every time he does anything, he did not... If he didn't have stealth, he gains stealth for 3 turns. 3 turns is a lot, guys. Like, most characters only take like 5 total turns in the entire fight. A lot of times. Not always. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict it. So it's an AoE. Inflict accuracy down and burning for 2 turns. Okay, so AoE that causes burning and accuracy down. This is a 3-turn cooldown. Let's see. Jedi enemies damaged by this ability are instead inflicted. Whoa. We're in the grammar now. Look at this. Jedi enemies damaged by this ability are inflicted. So if they're damaged by the ability, they are inflicted with blind and burning for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. Or it's, as it's supposed to be, damaged by this ability are instead inflicted with blind. I bet that they meant to just skip this R here. Are instead inflicted with blind and burning for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. This ability deals double damage to enemies who have any stacks of Purge. But if it's... Here's the thing to remember, guys. If it's already kind of worthless, like if they have no damage modifier, then doing double damage doesn't do anything. So, alright, special 2. Bladed Hilt. The other one is Photon Grenades. Throw those Photon Grenades. Okay. So, Bladed Hilt. Oh, okay. So he's just gonna... He's like, I'm gonna hit you with the pommel. I'm going to extinguish my lightsaber and hit you with the pommel. Okay, that's pretty cool, man. It's like if you just had the handle of a sword and you attacked someone with it and knocked them out. Like, that's basically the same thing. He's like, but it twirls. It's twirly. Look at this. Look at me. And Elf Jedi's like, and you know what? I'm just gonna slice your face off. I know you're someone's brother, but that doesn't excuse you from just being a helicopter guy. Alright. If 8th brother did not have stealth this turn. Again, okay, so this is his Zeta. He gains stealth for 3 turns. Does he ever not gain stealth for... Yeah, so special 1, special 2. Look at you. You get stealth for 9 turns if you cycle through all of your abilities. That is super fancy and special. It's very special. Deal physical damage, and consume up to 5 stacks of Purge. For each stack of Purge consumed this way after the first, deal damage, physical damage again. Okay, so this is his, like, building thing. This is like, I mean, it's not his ult, but it's one of those things that you want to build for. So, it looks like, you know, it's like Rex's Rexecute, you know, or Nihilus's big ability. So, except you get it immediately, but you're still working on trying to get stacks of Purge. So 1 stack gives healing immunity. 2 stacks inflict speed down, and ability block, buff immunity, armor shred. Are we gonna really have to remember that? And this is all, how long do they last? It's 2 turns. No, it's 2 turns. Oh yeah, you know, 1 turn for ability block. I don't care. Okay, so leadership. Okay, so they can't be resisted by Jedi. That's fine. Jedi just taking it up the shaft. That's fine. Okay, so new Omicron. This is the territory war one. So let's see. So Empire allies just have extra accuracy and potency. 5% accuracy and potency. That's just it. Like, from the start and finish, they're like, hey, look, if you use the lead, you always get extra 5% accuracy and potency. Everyone's like, oh, okay. Okay, Inquisitorious allies receive an additional 30% accuracy and potency. So, an additional... So, it looks like Inquisitors also, they get 35% accuracy and 35% potency. That could actually be pretty good, potentially. Jedi enemies that gain Foresight from Jedi unique abilities, they also gain Blind. Ooh. So, from Jedi unique abilities. So let's say passive taunting, passive... So like General Kenobi. They also gain Blind. So whenever they gain Foresight, they gain Blind, which can't be evaded or resisted. Whenever other Inquisitorious allies use a basic, they have a 30% chance to inflict a stack of Purge. In Territory Wars, that's still not that interesting. In Territory Wars, when Jedi enemies gain taunt from Jedi unique abilities, let's see, this ability can... Wait. When Jedi enemies gain taunt from Jedi unique abilities, so that's Jedi Master, or Jedi... whatever. General Kenobi. All enemies take damage equal to 20% of their max health. All enemies? When Jedi enemies gain taunt from Jedi unique abilities. Yeah, so... You know, they gain that passive foresight. You gotta be really careful there. Let's see. All enemies take damage equal to 20% of their max health. Gosh. This damage cannot defeat enemies. Jedi enemies receive critical hit immunity. Blah, 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 blah. This is real. That's pretty good, man. Actually, let's see. Cannot defeat enemies. They can receive critical hit immunity from Jedi unique abilities. Dispel. Okay. All right. Unique, hunting a shadow. This is where he's hunting for Maul. Crazy. Eighth brother gains stealth for 3 turns at the start of the battle. So he'll always just be in stealth permanently. Does any of his abilities, it goes into stealth. Whenever 8th brother gains stealth, he recovers 20% health and protections. Okay, so that's kind of a cool mechanic. Whenever 8th brother uses any of his abilities during his turn, if he had stealth at the beginning of the turn, he loses stealth and gains accuracy up and potency up for 2 turns. Let's see. He loses stealth. Oh, okay. So, hold on. If he had stealth at the beginning of the turn, he loses stealth and gains accuracy up and potency up for 2 turns. If that ability was whirling strike and photon grenades, he inflicts 1 stack purge on any. Okay. And look at that. People are like, first, yay. That's cool. All right, guys. Looks like an okay kid. I don't know. He'll be okay. Like, now we have 4 Inquisitors. None of them have good leaderships. People are thinking maybe Grand Inquisitor is going to have one that will incorporate all the leaderships at once. I don't know. That seems a little bit crazy, though. You know. But then, can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine trying to take out a General Kenobi team? Well, of course you can. A Jedi Master Kenobi team. And all of the different characters, all of the Inquisitors can, use their Omicrons together as a part of a super squad. Like, I don't know. That'll shut down the Jedi Master Kenobi teams, but I guess the main thing is CG has a way of forcing everyone to apply a ton of Omicrons that they didn't want to otherwise apply. I don't know that that's going to happen, but it's just, in theory, that could happen. So, I don't know, helicopter guy seems okay. I think the thing that I'm the most bitter about, though, guys, is T3 isn't JC, he's Territory Wars. So, he already allowed for a lot of different damage to be done. However, the thing I wasn't prepared for T3, and I wasn't prepared for T3 to have one anyways, but let's see. So T3 gains stealth for 2 turns at the start of the encounter, which is super nice because otherwise he just gets focused down really fast. And droid allies. Hold on. So, yeah, so he gains stealth for 2 turns. Droid allies gain 15 armor penetration. It's such a random number. 15. Hey, could you spare an armor penetration? It's like people on the street. They're like, hey, bro. The seedy guy at the bar is like, hey, you want to buy some armor penetration? Like, how many would you like? It's just such a 15. I love you 3,000. I penetrate your armor 15. And 30% max health. Yeah, so anyways. So droid allies just gain 15% armor, or 15 armor penetration and 30% max health. Droid allies have, and this is all unique, so it all just goes away if he is ever removed. Droid allies have 20% defense for each target locked enemy. 20% defense while debuffed, 20% while buffed. All this stuff, guys. At the start of his turn, he inflicts target lock for 2 turns on a random enemy who does not already have it, which can't be evaded. Then all allies recover health and protection for each target lock. I mean, this looks really good, guys. There are a lot of target locks on a Grievous squad. Like, you want to use them with Grievous, and I'm just disappointed because I'm not going to be applying this one because it's Territory Wars. I don't care about that as much. And honestly, like, what's the ceiling here? I don't know. Like, so he heals his squad. He gains stealth, so he can't really be killed. He needs to heal himself, of course, and it looks like so far that's working. I don't know. So guys, I'm super wiped out. I just need to go to bed. But at the start of T3's turn, He inflicts target lock. He seems really good. I really wish that this was GAC. Honestly, I love Grievous. I've been wanting to use T3 with Grievous for a long time. And now it looks like people have their opportunity. It's just in the wrong game mode. So, what do you guys think? What's better? Are you more excited about the T3 Omicron? You can apply it? Or are you more excited about the helicopter guys, Omicron? Would love to hear it, guys. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xerath prevails.